He's cool.
My favorite new. Also, hey, we're
I
like,
really like him, and I really like the gimmick of, like, our gym is just a normal gym.
yeah,
Of, like, oh, our gym's not popular because you can't do the dumb giant Pokemon thing, and it's like, whatever, man, I've been waiting to have a normal fight this whole game.
how the fuck do I get into Dracula's castle?
Walk. You simply walk into Dracula's castle. Also, side note, I'm over here on Wooly playing Knights of the Old Republic 2
Oh dear.
with special guest Little V Mills as his sidekick through the game.
Oh dear.
And he's doing the quote when he started this, he was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a light side playthrough. And the part that I'm watching right now is while doing grunt work for a black market trader on this station, he just kicked open a door and killed a bunch of environmental conservationist aliens who are trying to, like, resurrect their dying planet to steal technology from them to go sell on the black market for, like, $400. People in the chat are just like, oh yeah, light side playthrough. Yeah, this checks out.
Slagra.
More Slagra.
Slagra.
Infinite, non-stop infinite Slagra. Almost lost to that last big dumb Gigantamax battle in the Pokemon because it was one of those Hatterene things.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's a fairy type, so I'll just throw my Meowth at it. Tomiaoso. And then he got fire blasted. And I was like, oh shit.
Great fucking name.
Yeah, it is. Tomiaoso Champa.
Yeah,
the Berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. He's got a giant beard. It's crazy. He'll fuck you up.
That is almost too perfect.
Like I said, it took me a while to come up with a name for a lot of these Pokemon, but I feel like some of them, when I came up with a name, it was like, yes, that one.
That's the one.
That's the one. I feel like that one at least I nailed.
Oh yeah.
I'm also pretty happy with Cage the Machamp.
Yeah.
That one's not as good. Tomiaoso is real good.
All related to wrestling.
I wonder if I could. Oh.
I saw a funny. I had known about the fact that apparently at one point in the 2000, WWE apparently offered a contract to Spawn one. This is a problem.
What's happening?
I don't know why it all of a sudden got super dark. We're gonna try making my go here.
It's just Dracula's castle. It keeps the lights low.
Working. We're gonna try messing with the cable. Because somewhere in the chain of cables, I feel like something's probably gotten loose. Here we go. I fixed it. Now it's super bright. That's much better. But apparently also at one point they tried to hire the wrong person named Austin. They wanted to hire Xavier Woods Austin. And then they send a letter to Adam Cole, whose real name is also Austin.
That's pretty good. I need... I just came up with another good name Pokemon combo, but I can't think of a way to make it like a pun. Well, the point here is I need a Grapple-Oct named after Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
But unlike Tommaso Ciampa and Meowth, there is no good combo there.
Yeah. I named my... For more dumb wrestling, I named my Grapple-Oct Gresham, because Jonathan Gresham. Condo, whatever. The octopus. Sluggers are kicking.
Yeah, we're about to say Sluggers and Gaibons together at last.
The Dream Team.
Oh, I got a Piroshki from Gaibon. Or, yeah. Ow.
Burnham. Big old Doshin the Giant.
And
Mm-hmm.
Doshin the Giant is super weird, and I love it. Game over. I forget how it triggers, but there is just a screen of Doshin the Giant pissing everywhere. I think the implication is that all the oceans are Doshin the Giant's piss.
That has me worried. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Actually, I might have a picture of it.
You might have a picture of this giant just pissing all over the place.
Yeah, I do. It's somewhere over here. I saved it because I got a really good name for it. There it is. Hold on. I'm gonna put this in the Discord.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there he goes.
That is saved on my computer
He's doing it.
as you'reintrouble.png. You're gonna groan at that, but not to Meowso Champa.
I mean, because that's great. Just wait until you see Samoa throw.
That's really good.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So this is what you walked into, Trav.
No, I'm okay with that. I'm just.
Thinking about Doshin the Giant pissing.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, Giants got to go too.
True, and I bet they go a lot.
Probably.
They had some more mechanics. That. Looking like the answer to that. Oh. I'm winning. Baby. For some reason, they've stopped dropping bronze. Get bronze.
I don't know, maybe parts of the original castle.
Probably.
Every day is a Tom's Festival for Doshin the Giant. Oh god. Oh, that's my... Now, because of my own buddy.
Alright then. This whole time in the Pokemon, I've been really concerned about those big water spider things. The arachnids.
Yeah.
Because they're creepy looking. And they just hang out in the wild area and being big
Yeah.
and imposing.
Yeah.
And I just now realized they're like level 30.
Yeah.
So they're not actually a problem at all. I was
No.
worried that if one of them touched me, it was just going to murder me. And then I was like, oh wait, it's actually a little thing.
Also,
It's
like,
fine.
also like bug water.
It's not a great combo, especially when I know Thunder Punch. Never stop Thunder Punching. Alternately, I'm just going to throw this out there. It's not nearly as good of a match as Samoa Throw, but Throw Kata.
Yeah. You see that he got married somewhat recently, apparently?
Yeah.
He
Well,
is
apparently he
hilarious.
actually got married like last year,
Oh, but
but like now they're doing the ceremony and they've
Ah.
got the big dumb fake dollar bill thing.
I love the fucking invitation. Made you look like proper Japanese. And Kata just...
Because he's Okada. Like, someone got it absolutely right when they said that, like, Okada v Kenny Omega is basically Goku versus Vegeta, and Kenny Omega is Vegeta. There's just that fucking Twitter post of Kenny Omega in the gym being like, I'm training as hard as possible, harder than I've ever trained in my life. I'm gonna destroy you, Okada. You stand no chance. And Okada just replies with a picture of him on a boat holding up a fish and just grinning like a jackass because he's just out camping. It's just like, you son of a bitch. Okada's the best, and I love him.
Castle seems large.
And in charge.
Ugh.
And the big dumb spear tornado move is good when...
Okay, yes, I found the pictures. Here was Kenny Omega's pre-Wrestle Kingdom workout picture from the gym, where he's just like, I'm going to get as ripped as humanly possible. And then this was Okada at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, fish.
Okada's the best. I love that man.
Oh, final guard, no! I'll be gone. Oh, what the? That's new. What's that? I can be protected against paralysis, which I don't think I've been paralyzed once in this.
Poison maybe, but
Yeah, poisoned. I have definitely been poisoned. I've also been cursed. But paralyzed. I think that's ever. Nothing after that. Yeah.
how many times have you fought Isaac so far?
Twice.
Okay. Yeah, then this might shock you, but I think there's another Isaac fight.
What? No.
As well as potentially some other bosses you may know from previous Castlevania games.
Telling me
What?
Dracula's somewhere here in Dracula's castle. I don't. I'm shocked by this turn of events. Also in the Grand PFP playthrough, I have been Dracula.
Do your training montage, you gotta get
Yeah.
pumped.
Yeah.
The only unfortunate thing that I have learned, Lady Alexandrite or something,
Mm-hmm.
only place that drops is fucking at the end of the training hall or large cavern.
Oh.
And it's a sometimes drop.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And that's really unfortunate.
A lot further in those
Unfortunate
quests
for
than
that
I
one.
ever went, I think.
Yeah, if it drops at the end of those, then I want to say I probably never completed that quest. So I don't believe I ever went to the trouble of actually finishing those things.
I could maybe do...
The non-combat one.
Yeah.
You could go redo annoying platforming challenges.
Yeah. Because, like, at least it's not combat. Well, even though I did kind of learn to do the combat one.
FP doing his pacifist runs. Slay Dracula with that non-violent resistance. Got all these people camping outside the castle protesting.
I'm gonna register this as the ticket warp and then bounce to the shop so I can make another spear, I think.
If there's one thing I've learned about the Castlevania universe, it's that Dracula's approval rating is insanely high. People keep bringing him back.
Dracula is the Franklin Roosevelt of Castlevania.
Doesn't even have term limits, yeah.
What do I need to make? Fine. Oh, I don't even need anything to make the dung. Make the dung, if you know what I'm saying. That was the problem on one day. I was making too much dung. I make a Belova. Need a Gano. How do I make a Gano? Need a short sword.
Come on in.
Hey, sell me a
It's a
short
fucked
sword.
up thing to do.
How's the Pokemon going? Make me mad?
It went okay, better than I thought. I was fighting a Gyarados, and I threw in Tomiyasu, and immediately took a Hyper Beam to the face.
It
Which was
resisted 'cause it's
uncool,
steel.
but it worked out, because he's Steel type, so it
Yeah.
actually didn't do much. But it looked rough.
Albert. Fun. Like that. That. Nothing else I can make. Hi, lady. Well, hello. Too many undead lords. What do you think would happen if you asked Harrison Ford about his thoughts on Darth and Dedu?
I feel like he would just, like, look at you in disgust and then try to get a drink.
Probably.
How
I'm
about
imagining
Darth
Harrison
Icky?
Ford always being in a bar.
Harrison Ford, tell us your thoughts on Darth Icky.
I mean, like, that name is too dumb even for the original Star Wars MMO.
I take it there were some dumb names in the original Star Wars MMO.
Oh, I don't know specifically. I just thinking of that era of MMO players. I'm sure there was, and any era of MMO
I
players.
mean, I was
actually.
gonna say, I'm sure they haven't gotten better in the Old Republic.
Yeah.
I've not booted up the Old Republic in a while, but I bet you could find some real fucking stupid names if you went in now.
I will tell you for free.
I'm gonna wait for election season to be in full swing before I go back into MMOs.
Oh, there you go. That's the way.
Really,
That's the best
pop right
time.
back into the best possible environment.
Man. I'm just remembering the Lurk Dog from Neverwinter, which is a really good name. And then I'm also just remembering that I think I have a folder from when I wrote the Final Fantasy XIV free trial blog stuff I did, where I just have a folder full of names of other people's characters that I thought were hilarious.
Kind of like when I was doing my daily WoW updates, only I never recorded that.
My friends who still currently play FF drop crazy FF character at Discord, and I believe 1 hour ago, like Spore, he played Master was the name.
Yeah, that checks out.
Sure.
Yes, I am making forward progress. Just had to check. I was just about to say, like, man, my bird friend hasn't evolved in a while. My bird friend evolved into a phoenix.
Nice. That's cool.
Hold on. On, demons. At 420 hit points, hey, hey, hey. And a phoenix. Really blazing it.
God damn it.
You know what I'm saying?
Ugh. Disgusting.
Oh, come on, that's...
Is it?
It's not good, but it's alright.
Alright, time to continue the story over here. Aw, shit.
Yes, you random.
Yes, immediately! I was like, I'm gonna continue the story, and then I went into this tunnel, and when I came out the other side of the tunnel, it was just off. It's like, god damn it. Aw, Pokemon just Dynamaxing out in the wild.
That's fucked up. That shouldn't happen.
I mean, if you want to get technical, I've been fighting wild Dynamax Pokemon for a while now, because it's what the wild area is all about.
Yeah, but they're Dynamaxing not in the dens in the wild area. Trying to get it.
Okay.
They're just Dynamaxing in random places. That's not cool.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, it's pretty cool, but it's not, you know, safe.
It's not okay.
They shouldn't do
They shouldn't do it no matter how cool it is.
like smoking. Learn Firebird! And you know, it'd be really funny. Not that I'm, you know, making an educated guess based on my knowledge of Castlevania concepts,
Yeah.
but it would be really funny if you get into like the death fight. That's definitely not gonna happen. I mean, why would that happen?
He's not even in this game.
Yeah, no, of course not. But you get into there and you have your Phoenix as your pet, and he's like, "Dog, what the fuck? I can't handle this."
That would be fun.
But I mean, you know, the deaths, unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's a real shame.
I feel like I have not gotten less than $20 in Dracula's castle. Dracula's fucking.
He's got a castle!
This is.
Expect a dude who lives in a castle to not be loaded.
Dracula's been investing for centuries.
Yeah, Dracula's been around for a while, so he doesn't have to worry about parents' taxes. Goes to him.
But, like, do you think he gets to re-inherit all of his wealth whenever he's resurrected? Does that count?
Yeah, I would say. Like, oh hey, I'm not actually dead. Oh, I guess this all goes
But he
back
was
to you,
dead.
sir.
He's just not dead anymore.
Yeah.
See, this is what we're gonna have to figure out whenever we get advanced technology and we start bringing billionaires back from the dead. Like when we resurrect hologram Tupac, but then upload real Tupac's consciousness into it, and hologram Tupac becomes sentient, like the Doctor from Voyager. Like, does he get all of his stuff back?
Sorry, I'm just picturing fucking
Tupac on Voyager?
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been great. Sadly, it's not the world we live in, yet.
Yes. Can we deep fake Tupac onto...
Absolutely. I'm not even gonna let you finish that sentence. The answer to whatever you were gonna say is yes.
Fake Tupac onto Captain Go. Full on uncurses.
I really feel like Captain Cisco was more of a Dre, but sure.
What Star Trek captain is dog?
I feel like Kirk.
Yeah. Yeah. Checks out.
Mostly because old Star Trek is the only Star Trek I can picture Snoop Dogg in. Like, I feel like if he got to choose what Star Trek he's in, he's going classic-ass Star Trek. I don't mean to speak for Snoop Dogg, but that's what my gut tells me.
I am entirely comfortable with you speaking for Snoop Dogg.
Enjoy that Snoop Dogg has been coming up on Giant Bomb. Come out recently because they're playing that Def Jam game where he's the villain.
Where he's Crow, or whatever the fuck.
Yes. Also, like in the episode where no one was sure if Pomp was a person. So unsure if Les was.
Oh man, I really wish that this is a recurring problem I have with some Pokemon games. Is when they put my favorite Pokemon towards the end of the game when I've already got a team.
Yeah.
And then I find one of my favorite Pokemon and they're like, "Oh shit, I want you on the team," but like, you don't have
like,
room.
who you cutting? Find this.
Jellicent.
Jellyfish.
Yeah. Because Tentacruel was already one of my favorite Pokemon, because he's a big jellyfish. And then Ghost types were like my favorite Pokemon type. So then you combine those two things, and you get a Pokemon I really like. Also, he looks super fancy.
And these.
Ghost and Jellyfish is a pretty cool combination, but stick with me here. What if Ghost and Lighting Fixture?
Hey, now you're talking. It starts out as like a candle, and it becomes like a little turn or something, like a chandelier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. There are a whole bunch of zombies in this castle.
been challenged by swimmer Jacob.
Hey,
Sent out a cloister.
hey,
What a loser.
what I'm saying. Remember that time in like Ruby and Sapphire, like the young couple or whatever, and one of them sends out a cloister and the other one sends out an onyx?
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah, it did. It was a pretty effective team combo.
Do you think someone at Nintendo picked up the joke? They were just like, oh no, that's
I don't know what you're referring to.
saying cloister looks like the lady bits, and onyx looks like a dude bits.
Lady bits that you've been looking at.
I mean, the only lady bits I've seen. Oh, Cool is eating me for my bad joke. I am level 40. I want to point out the guide that I'd occasionally had to. What am I missing here? Oh boy! It was like, you should be level 50 when you go into Dracula's castle. Like, I'm sure the bosses will be terrible, but, you know, not there.
But you've had such good luck with the bosses so far.
Oh, yeah. That ghoul dropped some ramen. I feel like these will maybe need to end their day with a festival. Barfing all. I'm not Tums! Oh yeah, get out a large meat. That's what I'm saying. Oh, hello. That Cyclops looks very weird. Like, hey, I got this big club. Oh, I fell down. Sorry. I let you down, Dracula. That actor guy just beat me with his stick while I fell down.
To be fair, that's the good thing about being guard in Dracula's castle, is like, if someone makes it this far into the castle and kills you, they're probably gonna kill Dracula also.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't really gotta worry about getting griped at when you come back. Because what, your boss is gonna be like, oh, why didn't you handle him? And it's like, boss, he also killed you. It's like, come on, man. You can't get onto me for not winning the fight when you also got your ass kicked.
What if Dracula just wants to be administrative Dracula and doesn't want to do the fighting thing?
What if Dracula is just like Dr. Doom? Just like, dog, I'm just sitting here in my own country running it. Leave me alone, Mr. Fantastic. Speaking of Mr. Fantastic, make me mad.
No. Uh-huh.
They released like a promo shot of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance DLC with the Fantastic Four.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Fantastic's face looks fucked up.
Oh, great. Now I gotta go look at this.
Is that the one you posted in chat a while back?
Yeah. I think that was
Alright,
before
it's
Probably while I
Mad.
was at work.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't see it.
Yeah,
I'm seeing
got
it. It looks like they just kind of badly pasted a beard onto him.
Yeah.
Aside from that...
But like, what the fuck's up with that beard?
He's got a beard.
Does
He's having
he?
his midlife crisis.
I mean, I would buy that he's having his midlife crisis. Does Mr. Fantastic really have a beard?
I mean, I don't know what he's doing now, but, like, he's had a beard in the past. He can grow a beard. So,
Should
here's the
Mr.
question,
Fantastic grow a beard?
well, here's the question. Did he actually grow a full beard, or did he grow, like, a 5 o'clock shadow and then stretch the 5 o'clock shadow?
I was about to ask, does his hair stretch?
I hate this question.
Yeah, I knew you would, because I also hated it when I thought of it, and I was like, now I gotta ask. Think about it.
No.
What if it's just really? What if they're just really short hairs that are stretched to look like a full beard?
I don't like that concept.
How much hair does Mr. Fantastic have at all?
Yeah, what if he's actually suffering from like
Male
super
pattern
hard male
baldness.
pattern baldness? And he's just—it's like a comb over, but he's just stretching his hair. It's his darkest secret.
Oh my god, look at all of these tiny flea men upgrades.
What are the upgraded fleamen called?
Death Rippers.
Yeah.
It seems like way too hardcore of a name for fleamen.
Yeah, I love it.
Good job.
I just came up with a nice dumb video game name. Or
Wow.
name for a player of a video game.
Alright.
Gordon Fleeman.
Ah!
I like that more than I should.
Yeah.
Just hopping around with a crowbar.
My Castlevania and Half-Life fanfiction.net account, Gordon Fleeman.
Yeah.
Just Fleaman in a little HEV suit.
Yes.
Pair of glasses and a crowbar. Just jumping around, whacking you in the knees. Refusing to pick up cans. An asshole. Also, hey, Half-Life 3 is happening sometime, right?
Yeah, it's
Or
that VR
Half-Life
thing.
Alex, rather.
Yeah, that's like in a couple weeks, I think. Supposedly.
But more importantly, tomorrow World of Darkness is releasing.
Oh?
It's that super weird looking fucking black and white
Oh, yeah.
roguelike Lovecraft thing on Steam.
I know what you're
That
talking
like
about,
has
yeah.
been on Steam just not existing for a while. And then it was just suddenly like, by the way, it's coming out like February. So I'm excited. because I've actually got like days off after, like, tomorrow's my last day at work for the week, pretty much until Sunday. So it's like, hey, I can actually go play this fucking game I've been waiting for.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to a new uni that's coming out tomorrow, I think.
The new what?
You know,
New Unio.
Ah,
CLR,
Mm-hmm.
unclear, if you will.
EXE late CLR. They got rid of the ST and added the CLR.
Is a rod evolved into a Nautilus rod? Him. What they say about old Nautilus Rod. Something fishy about his videos. There are a lot of really good, terrible names. Like, if you want to take your name or rap name from something in Castlevania Curse of Darkness, there are a lot of options. Like Indigo Steel, and Nautilus Rod. No, Harpy, stop. Get. Ambitious. Ow. Oh god, it's like fucking extra missions in Infamous Second Son up in here.
oh.
We have to fight the paper guy.
And the biggest disappointment is that you don't get paper power. Like, the fuck were they thinking with that, seriously?
I don't know.
Why would you introduce a new guy with a new power, and you have a main character whose whole gimmick is I get powers from the people that I beat up, and then it's like, at the end of the DLC, you don't get that power. It's such an obvious thing. It's like,
And those missions were really good though, because they were like kind of ARG-ish. They would send you to like websites.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. And it's funny, because despite talking about that, and you're like, man, that's really cool, you still have never, like, played the Secret World Legends. Or the Secret World. Because, like,
That entire
half
thing
of that
is-
game's missions are just that.
The issue
Eat
is I
shit,
get to
Clobopus.
fucking is it the first area Salem?
Maybe? It's like a town in New England. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it's Salem.
I get to that area, and then it's like, oh, I get bogged down in MMO is happening. Like, kill 30 of these, whatever.
Kill 30 fishmans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you kill enough of those fishmen, and then you go to like an island for a raid mission, and you fight Cthulhu.
It's...
Yeah, but it's a raid that you can solo.
Okay, that's better.
That's the thing I liked about the Weird Legends update thing they did, is they basically made most of the games soloable. It's like, oh, okay, I don't have to deal with other people, fantastic.
I like that in MMOs when I don't have to deal with other people.
Those are my favorite kinds of MMOs. It's like Star Wars The Old Republic, to bring that back up.
Yeah.
With their updates, they basically were like, hey, we made a thing where whenever you go through your story quests, you just level up enough to do the next story quest kind of automatically. And also, we just gave you a thing where you can choose what you want your partner to be, like a tank or whatever, to better match your playstyle. So it's like, hey, do you need a healer to get through this area? You just select a thing and your partner is now a healer. It's like, oh, okay. Thanks, AI companion. It's like, are you a DPS man and you wanted this particular teammate, but this particular teammate is also the DPS, and so you can't survive any missions? It's okay, because now this particular teammate can just be a tank.
And
Yeah.
just, you know, thinking about the fact that I feel like the Star Wars thing that I would ever...
What is the Star Wars thing you would most want?
I want a Star Wars thing that doesn't have any Jedi in it.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. I mean, technically you got that with The Mandalorian, is the thing.
Yeah, but Yoda's there.
Oh, you mean like
baby.
Star Wars? You don't mean like a game? You mean like a
I mean, a game
show or
would be
something?
nice.
Because I mean, there was all the TIE Fighter and X-wing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but doesn't like Darth Vader show up in the TIE Fighter one?
Maybe, I don't remember. Not as far as I got into it anyway. In any case, I feel like those are the most divorced from any Jedi stuff.
I still like the Amy Hennig thing. Maybe like a heist game. Star Wars.
Yeah, and then they threw that shit in the trash and made
Yeah.
a Jedi game.
And they were like, hey, Respawn, you want to make a Jedi game? My
Of
favorite...
course, everyone wants to make a Jedi game.
My favorite... So my favorite part about that story is that supposedly Disney was like, are you sure you want to make a Jedi game? Because, like, you're the Titanfall people. Like, there are no guns.
Okay, but hear me out. What if you were a Jedi with guns?
Then what if they just remade Dark Forces?
I was about to say, you mean Kyle Katarn?
Yeah.
Right.
Because what if you could force push a guy who was trying to shoot at you and then you shot him? Think about it. Advanced tech.
And that's maybe the biggest shame of the part where they were like, yeah, none of this stuff happened. Al-Katarn is dead for...
Imagine.
No, the great
how
thing
much
is
better-
the extended universe being non-canon or its own thing means it doesn't have to associate with any of the prequel bullshit or the post-quel bullshit.
Fair.
Extended universe only associates with its own bullshit, and man, does it have it.
That time Chewbacca got a moon dropped on him.
I do.
Yes.
For Star
Talk to me
Killer.
about the Emperor's mini clones.
Is that like Luke?
Yes.
Great.
I totally forgot that there was Big Luke and then there was like Luke.
Well, Big Luke is like a weird Star Wars conspiracy theory.
Right, the movie thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger Luke.
Luke with the two U's is the clone or something.
Yeah, but I really wish Luke with 2 U's was the canon name for Bigger Luke. Just more Luke.
Dracula's castle is big.
Yes, it is. Ass.
Oh god, I completely forgot about that old scientist lady.
Oh yeah, the what's her face? Grandma.
Yeah, Grandma. I completely forgot about her.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Pokemon.
Oh.
I'm approaching the end of the Pokemon over here. I think.
Well, the main game.
Oh yeah.
There's. I do like that kind of ever since like Alpha Sapphire, Mega Ruby, they've done thing like DLC stories, but just in the main game. So the episode Omega or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
where he has all the Ultra Beast stuff and Ultra Sun, Ultra. And they have one in this one, but not as good
Like,
as any of
wasn't-
the other one.
Didn't Black and White have the thing where there was like post-game stuff to go hunt down like members of
Yes.
Team Plasma
They
or
had
whatever that
the
escaped?
7 kings or whatever.
Was Team Plasma in Black and White? Was that
Yes,
a team?
that was the
Okay.
team.
I can never remember what team is what.
They were knights in Black and White, and then in Black and White 2 they became like pirates, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Teams are weird.
Yeah. I really like Team Yell though, because they are fucking and wit. And then the reveal happens that I can now talk about because Med got to that part.
Oh yeah.
And it's like they're just all Marnie's brother's dumb friends, because Marnie's brother detective. And I kind of love it.
I really like just the way it kind of comes up of like you go in and Team Yell is filling the town, and then it's like you just realize that they are the fucking gym trainers for her brother's gym. And they've all just been out following Marnie around as her cheer squad the whole time. It's just like, oh, you fucking assholes.
Yeah.
It's good. What the? Well, that's suspiciously. Very nervous because there's.
I'm sure everything is fine.
My bird friends. Okay, there was not a boss fight on the other side of that door or that hallway, so... Random heal spot. Thanks, Dracula.
Dracula's castle is just so long, he thought, you might need a break.
You think it's
Nice
like the enemy union was like, hey, Dracula, look, sometimes we get a little tired. Can you just put like a little heal spot like right here in this so we can refresh ourselves while we're guarding you? Dracula's like, ugh, fine. The thing I can... Aha! Was a thing I could demon under. This did not work.
Having problems?
Or am I on? The 6th floor. Oh, I need a special item which I likely don't have in order to awaken the thing in the back of the... Wow, that's really dumb. So you need to smack the thing there with a thing called the pumpkin mace.
Yeah.
And to make the pumpkin mace, you have to combine a pumpkin head and a pico hammer.
Uh-huh.
And to make the pumpkin head, you need an iron mask.
Yeah.
Make by combining a face guard, a Gano, and a steel. Make face guard, you need a stone mask. Or no, yeah, face guard and red steel. To make the face guard, you need a stone mask and a Gano. To make the stone mask, you need Jade and Sun Tears. And the Miracle Egg. And then to make the Pico hammer, you need a mace and a miracle. Dumb. Not doing that.
No pumpkin for you. I don't know if my team is really high enough level for the final gym, but I might as well give it a shot. Why not?
You're probably...
We're all like level 50s.
We're definitely fine.
But it's dragons. Those things are super tough, right? They're all super strong, nearly invincible, best type.
Actually, the fact that you have 2 fighting types is probably going to be odds.
See, have dragon types that are also weak to fighting for some reason.
Right.
Oh god damn it, I forgot there's a mission.
It's... I mean, you're about to learn what the mission is, and you're very... very anticlimactic, let's say.
Okay. This guy looks like a chode.
Wait, does he? Come on. Good guy, Bon. Oh man, 2 Slogras and 2 Gaibons. Whatever will I do?
Fuck him up, probably.
Oh god. I got command grabbed by a Slogra. That hurt. Oh, oh boy. Very rude. That man stole one of my serums. Need that in case Saint Germain shows back up.
But he said he wasn't going to bother you anymore.
Do you really believe him?
Why wouldn't I? He seems super trustworthy.
Does he?
Didn't that guy seem super trustworthy?
He had a
Didn't you see his
gun.
hat? His hat and his mustache?
And his gun. But when he pulled a fucking gun and started shooting.
I do remember that, in fact.
Boy, this seems like a climactic final hallway. Correction, this looks like a climactic final hallway. Big old moon in the back. Like the thinking about Ultimate Alliance. fantastic.
Mhm.
Reminds me of the hand section around the corner of that building, and there's a giant moon and temple in the middle of fucking Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, like a fucking bright red eclipse or whatever.
Yep.
Hector, bravo! You wanted me to regain my powers. Now I see why. I fell right into your plot. After 3 years of peace, I'd lost my edge.
And I've sharpened mine. I've been waiting quite a long time to plot my revenge. Not only did my lord die because of you, you stripped me of my pride, my home. Now I shall make you.
I don't really think it's really Hector's fault that Dracula died.
Painful.
Like any form of Castlevania.
Well, because, you know, if you'd been there, you could have made a difference.
God, he's just fighting like Trevor, kind of. Means, you know, we're definitely gonna get him first try because Trevor was boss fight.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Not a 2.5-hour video of me trying Trevor.
Yeah, that seems like the kind of thing we'd remember, so.
And I don't remember any of it, so never happened.
Talked about the brain.
Oh, yeah.
How's that devil trigger working out?
What?
Thing, I was gonna call her devil trigger.
Oh, so I have to fight. Oh. Bird. Ah. Boy, ramen does not heal.
It's accurate in real life.
I eat ramen, I get a full heal.
That's depressing.
Oh, you killed my friend. The 5 other ones. A giant evil teddy bear. Hot hit. Pixie friend. Ah, you got poisoned. I don't want to jinx it. Eat it.
Yay.
Shit, Isaac.
Do not let the curse take hold of you. I'm certain that she would not wish you to pay such a price for your revenge.
This murderous impulse. This thirst for bloody vengeance. This is not me. 'Tis the curse. Dracula's curse.
Oh, what's up, Dracula?
Oh, and you would not fall prey to the curse. Praiseworthy indeed. I wonder why. Was your desire for vengeance weak, or was your spirit strong? No matter. Either way, 'tis well finished. Your efforts have been a great boon to me. The moment you wavered was all I needed.
Zed. So, you're the one behind all of this.
You could say that.
Oh, hey, it's that guy.
You
Yeah.
used me to revive Lord Dracula.
Even
It's
so,
Zed.
Devil Forge Masters alone are suffused
Yeah.
by the Master's magic.
Yeah.
Thus, only a Devil Forge Master can be the vessel for his reawakening. I knew you would be the best material.
Zed.
Yeah, that's his name.
Much
That's
more
his
The
name.
guy in the black cloak, super pale and bald.
Yeah, with like arm
so
sword.
that you may fully regain your powers.
Who are you?
However, for Lord Dracula to be reborn in you, the curse had to take hold of you. When you rejected the curse, you proved to be useless. Truly, 'tis most unfortunate.
That weapon. You are none other than death.
Oh, it's a scythe, not a sword.
My master will enter Isaac's
Dun dun dun.
though you were favored.
What could his real identity
What?
be?
Who could it be? It's Dez.
Don't reverse his name.
Don't do it. Not Dez. Dies. Oh, fuck me.
Did you what? What is it? What's up?
They're just crashing right into this boss fight.
Yeah. Look, soon his master is gonna enter Isaac's body.
Hot. Cool death look.
Yeah.
Wish I could have. Be honest, there may be some off-screen grinding if I don't do this quickly. Let's say. Because, F. Ow, why?
Oh, this continues to be funny. The dragon gym leader busted out his like Dynamax Pokemon, but my Mudsdale Hangman over here, his defense is just so fucking high that he's taking like no damage from any of these hits. So it's just kind of like a really disappointing of like, here's this giant, super powerful, shiny attack that does no damage.
Well,
Here's Max Knuckle, he's gonna do 10 damage.
No further use for you.
game's gonna be super nice and starting at the death fight.
I don't know, what do you think?
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh, and his Dynamax thing just wore off whenever I pulled in my starter. So I think it's time to Dynamax him right back. Just fuck him up.
Oh, Isaac. Why there gotta be multiple boss fights back to back? Big lame, that is.
Just beat him good though.
Hey, Isaac. You bird. Out of here.
Is that your best? Is that your best?
Alright, I've assembled the Gift of the Gods title.
Yep.
Now go challenge the champion, the Ultima Lucha.
You wish.
Yeah.
I wish the ending of that game was. Well, I guess, you know, now that I think about it,
Mm-hmm.
the part of the ending of that game is totally the fucking Battle of the Bulls, I think, tournament, basically. Either that or the original one, the four, I don't remember what it was, the one by Son of Havoc, but actually by Dr. Wagner. That thing.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But you remember what I'm talking about.
Yeah, vaguely. Who the fuck is that guy? Come on!
But
This person who's standing here next to the door with a giant glowing red light
yeah,
in what is clearly like an evil person uniform,
Uh-huh.
who is like, oh sorry, you only authorized personnel can take the lift down to the power plant.
yeah, only authorized personnel can go there.
Yeah.
You're not authorized.
To the evil base.
What? There's no evil base.
It's
Fucking-
clearly an evil base.
Fucking crazy. Team Yell's
It's
not
the
evil.
evilest base.
Team Yell's a nice people.
Gotta drop that base.
Well, it's not Team Yell's evil base. This is clearly the chairman's evil base.
What? The chairman's evil.
By the way, the chairman's evil.
What?
Oh, the old lady gave her granddaughter her lab coat.
Yeah.
I liked her old coat better.
Yeah. That was slime. Okay.
Atone in death, you damn traitor!
Hey, Isaac's sister, do you got any items? Tell me.
Got a
Stock up
list
on
of
those high
Isaac's
potions.
weaknesses.
Come on in. What will it be? What will it be today? Will that do? Anything else? Will that do it? Thank you. Thanks as always. What will it be today? What will it be today? Too bad. What will it be today? Will that do it? Thank you. Will that do it? Thank you. Will that do it? Thank you. Will that do it? Will that do anything else? Will that do anything else? Thanks as always. What will it be today?
Buy one of these death dolls.
Will that do it? Anything else? Will that thank you? Will that do? Thank you. Thanks as always. Come back again.
Ah.
Oh, we can do hour and a half.
Is it time for the on-screen grinding?
No, it's time for another attempt with maxed out items and one of those items that revive me if I die.
Alright.
And then if that fails, then that's probably gonna be
Checks out.
TFP, I have a question.
I have maybe an answer. That's up.
You gotta go through Victory Road equivalent to get to the next town to buy a stick jacket.
No.
Oh, thank God.
There's a route, but it's not really.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I don't think there even is a route. I think you just take the train and you're fine. Because I think I'm mixing up like, because you already did like the icy route.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, you just take the train and you're fine.
Okay. Because they were like, "Hey, go to the train station." And then I went to the train station, and Hop showed up, and I was like, "Fuck!"
I have to fight Hop.
God damn it, Hop! I'm just gonna kick your ass again.
Guess what?
How many times do you need this to happen, Hop?
He likes it.
Resurrected the castle.
You gotta go all creepy
He's got a
existential on him like that one
humiliation
comic.
It's not enough for Hop to be destroyed repeatedly in every battle we've ever had. The only way he can get off is if he's destroyed on national television in the championship tournament.
Yes.
He's like Cell, you gotta destroy him all at once. Mr.
Does look like I'm in a
Satan
town.
was our savior in the Hop games.
Oh wait, no. I got off the train and they're like, "Oh hey, it's Route 10. There's gonna be ice Pokemon all over the fucking place."
Oh, okay. Well. So you have one route, but it's not victory. It's very small.
And there's a Mr. Rhyme.
Yeah!
Oh yeah. Man, I want to an all Mr. team. Get Mr. Mime, Mr. Crime, Mr. Rhyme, Mr. Time.
I was about to ask what Pokemon would be Mr. Time, but then I realized that'd probably be like Palkia. Pokemon of
Oh, I was
Time.
just thinking of like a steel-based, like clockwork Mr. Mime variant.
Ah, that works.
Like Mr. Mime as the new Eevee. He just gets a form for everything.
Mr. Lime,
Oh, that's good.
Mr. Grime. Yeah.
See, I was thinking, yeah, no, Mr. Grime is amazing. I was thinking Mr. Time spelled with a TH, like the herb for the grass type version.
Mr. Grime doubly works, especially in the based one, because
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking London because Londoners are dirty.
I don't know. I watched The Gentleman recently.
You telling me they weren't grimy?
Well, one of the factions of people was very grimy. The one led by Colin Farrell as a Irish boxing coach.
I don't trust anyone in Pokemon who shows up and just tells I'm a doctor.
Doctor, though. Doctor.
Guy hanging out with a face mask and rubber gloves on a route that's frequented by children, just hanging out with a Gardevoir for some reason.
Hey, I'm a doctor. This is my nurse Gardevoir.
God, you're probably right. Why does Gardevoir know how to kiss people, weirdo? Is that a thing?
She kisses them and makes them feel better.
No, she's killing me. She made herself feel better. It's a real unfortunate thing that just happened there. I'm gonna Thunder Punch her. Give her the big electric fist.
She might like that, I don't know.
She's dead. Gardevoir is dead.
I don't
What's
think-
with all these people who only have one Pokemon? Why are you even a trainer?
Because they're focusing on one Pokemon.
Because they played all the previous games.
Yeah.
Oh, all of his other Pokemon didn't make it into this version, so he's just super depressed.
Level up one Pokemon and you bulldoze through.
He's just sitting here on the side of the route, tweeting hashtag bring back National Dex.
Oh god.
Like one of those fucking losers. Those
I
sad
really
sacks
want
of shit.
I really want an expansion with the dumb NPCs talking about Dexit.
To be fair, I think there's someone in one of the hotels who talks about it. Like, I don't know. Seems alright to me.
Hey, it seems pretty okay to me. There's a lot of Pokemon in this game.
400, you might say. Plus,
Yeah.
plus a couple, because now that the home is out.
Patch.
Oh, not even
The
the patch.
Democratic debates are starting.
Oh no! But the...
I gotta know what their positions are, Mr. Grime.
doubt that's gonna show up.
I
Or
really
he's like,
want
we need
Poison
National
type.
Mr. Grime.
I really want Poison type Mr. Mime evolution named Mr. Grime, though. That's too good not to happen.
It's
Also, that sounds like a Captain Planet villain.
yeah. Mr. Grime hanging out with Duke Nukem.
And Loot and Plunder. The fuck is effective against ground types?
Water and grass.
Great. Do I have any of that? No.
Oh, I did. But I have the thing. What?
Atone in death, you damn traitor!
Why didn't the thing happen?
Oh, did your doll not work?
Didn't work. Why did it not work?
Aw, I don't know. Maybe you've been had and that doll is just false advertising.
Oh shit, it's a fucking... Gotta equip it.
Ah!
Okay, one more attempt now that I understand how things work.
It's not what you said before.
That's not what I said before, but I was
Changing
under...
the rules.
I am. I am moving these
You've
goalposts.
altered the deal.
Pray I don't alter it further.
I was about to say that. Good call. Elizabeth Warren trying to insert herself and fails. Shot down. Ooh.
You resurrected the castle! Hector! Bravo!
You wanted me to...
The first question was basically to Sanders, and why does Mayor Bloomberg suck so much?
That's a great question.
There are so many answers to that question, though. There's no satisfying way to answer that question because
In
there's
like,
always
also
more.
in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Like, I guess you could just point at him. Just be like, I mean, look at this
Oh
one.
no, Elizabeth Warren is talking now, and she's throwing it down on Mike.
I like that all of the tweets from all of the candidates were like, hey Mike, what's up? Guess what? Guess who's gonna be beat up? It's you.
I mean, to be fair, the Democrat, like, they basically did that exact Onion article of Democrats try to get Donald Trump to run as a Democrat. It's just they went and found their own Donald Trump. It's kind of absurd. Except, like, maybe worse because he's competent. Or, like, pseudo-competent. I feel like at least more competent. But still just as bad in all the other ways. Like, before it was really hard to think of a worst-case scenario beyond, you know, the obvious Donald Trump gets reelected. I think Bloomberg might actually be a worst-case scenario. And that's insane to think about.
That comic I just posted was actually Tom the Dancing Bug did that long before Bloomberg entered the race, but he brought it up again today on Twitter like, hey, it's that guy.
Oh, stop it. Up, Isaac.
Yeah, essentially that is what is happening, and it's very sad. Like, why?
This guy.
Why?
And now Amy
Bloomberg?
Klobuchar is beating up on Bloomberg. Blood sport, let's go.
I really appreciate everyone just teaming up to throw a fucking party on Bloomberg. Is this
I
the
wonder-
thing that will finally unify the Democratic candidates?
On fuck Mike Bloomberg.
It's the one position everyone can agree on. Is man, fuck that guy.
I
mean,
also
to be
give us your
fair,
money
it's-
once we beat you up.
To be fair, it's a very... I feel like that is a very uncontroversial stance
You would
here.
think that, and yet somehow the motherfucker made it to the fucking debate stage.
Because money.
That's what I mean. That's kind of a problem, but that's all it takes. Is he can just walk in and go like, by the way, I'm rich, and they're like, man, that guy.
I mean, that's basically what he's saying right now. He's like, I didn't inherit my money.
So? Where is it? I'm gonna keep launching on. While my terminate up to I
Oh, Pokemon.
oh boy.
There's a random fucking caddy driver who's like, oh man, do you know about the rumor that Galamar is doomed if the Corviknight ever leave? And it's reference to the thing where they're like, the Tower of London will collapse if the birds leave.
Huh.
So they have like people in the Tower of London whose job it is to take care of all the crows. Because it's like, if those motherfuckers leave, the towers collapses and London falls apart. So you've got to have birds in there all the time. Protect the crows.
Wait, so if the Tower of London falls apart, all of London falls apart? Is that how
I
it's
think the
structurally?
idea is that if the Tower of London falls apart, it's like a sign of doom for the Empire kind of thing.
Oh
It's like,
no,
it's like
the
a
British
general ill
Empire.
omen.
Also, I will say that as I read a little bit about death, apparently there is totally a fuck you death. It's a devil, but it is not with X, unfortunately.
Aw, what was it?
It is something called the Probiscus
Buttigieg is
Fairy.
now campaigning for Amy Klobuchar.
Huh?
Pete Buttigieg was saying we need someone middle class, you know, from a middle class state.
If I poisoned it, you'd be okay with that.
You could try. But how do you poison a skeleton?
I have poisoned a robot.
That's fair. Also, wait. Okay, so Amy Klobuchar
Yep.
is a different person than Tulsi Gabbard.
Yes.
Yes.
Very yes.
What is-
Tulsi Gabbard is
don't-
horrible. Amy Klobuchar is totally fine.
Okay.
Amy
Maybe
Klobuchar,
not,
know the
maybe not
difference between these
amazing,
people.
but
Amy Klobuchar throws staplers at people.
Okay.
Amy Klobuchar is the Minnesota senator who gets angry when you don't get her a fork with her salad.
And then eats
Okay.
it with a comb.
Yeah, everybody fight! Everybody fight!
Tulsi
Yeah,
Gabbard
Bernie and
is the
Buttigieg are going at it.
weird,
I want someone on that stage to pull a knife.
Amy Klobuchar is one who will likely pull a knife.
Or at least a bladed comb.
Well, one of those like switchblade comb that used to be popular. Seemed to be super
Yeah.
popular because like everyone I knew in high school had one. Because I went to high school in. Hit me with your scythe, death.
Won't. It's his
I
thing.
honestly was not expecting this. This is like the most brutal debate I have ever
Actually
watched.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Hit Mike Bloomberg. Back up. This seems bad. God, I can't see the range on some of the attacks.
Oh man, Elizabeth Warren going after Bloomberg now, even though that isn't what she was asked.
That's fine.
To be fair, there's never a wrong time to shit on Bloomberg.
Looking at
Death of Big Meat.
He's deaf.
Eh. Eat it, death. Ah,
Did you get it?
got it.
I hope you're ready for boss fight 3.
There's no boss fight 3. Haha!
How do you know, though?
Because it just.
Oh, okay.
And also, I have a look at the map that's here. I know that if I go over here, I happen to know another save point right here. Or Dracula.
What?
Should we take a quick look at Dracula and probably die?
I mean, you can.
Take a quick look at Dracula. Also, because apparently there's a fucking chair in here and you can sit on Dracula's throat in the.
But you're also going to sit through the cutscene.
That's fine. Skip it on second attempts.
Yeah.
Says make sure you're above level 50 so you will stand a chance for the fight. I'm exactly level 50.
yeah. We're fine.
I also have no
No potions?
no potions.
The traitor Hector.
Lord Dracula, you are reborn.
Why did you betray me?
Why did you unleash your hatred upon the humans? When you began slaughtering them indiscriminately, I had no choice but to disobey you.
You side against me for the sake of humans. Humans
Dracula
are
is like the Undertaker, just coming right out of the coffin.
I was simply cleansing the world.
It is not your place to judge the worth of humans.
The powerful always judge the weak. The humans made their judgment of me as well. Thus, I sentenced them to extinction. Sympathy It's merely a form of weakness. You betrayed
I like Dracula's
me,
dumb
Enter.
beard in this game.
And for that, the punishment is death.
I stand ready. I will not flee as I did before.
Gonna run away from Dracula real quick, so yeah, look at me. Oh god. Dracula's like, fuck you, I just a chair, dick.
Yeah.
Dracula does not like when you sit in his chair, turns out.
Clearly.
This game's alright.
It's pretty okay.
Oh, that's big heels thing. Hey, dumb cloak to block me. Cool. Also not a dumb cloak. Oh, I poisoned Dracula.
Yeah. I used the time thing on him.
Fortunately, the only time thing I have stops time. Which... I stole tomato juice from Dracula.
Yeah.
I really like, I just checked Twitter and it's like, first take I see on the Democratic debates. Bloomberg has already won the debate. They're all talking about him.
It's not how
That is
works.
true.
Come up, Robert Patrick. Also, I feel like the item you get for stealing Dracula should not know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
You
why
didn't steal a healing item. You just stole his drink.
I stole tomato juice? Up. And dog hasn't worked since I sat on your throne. Alright, eat it, Dracula. There's definitely not a second phase, because Oh god. Second phase of Dracula.
What? I never. Can't believe such a thing would happen.
Yeah. Anyway, that'll probably do it for the Curse of Darkness. And
All right.
You got this next time. Excuse me.
there will probably be a little off-screen grinding so I can buy potions and whatnot, but given that I didn't really need any for first phase Dracula, I feel like it's not a long stream next time, but you know, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You can always
Every
get
now and then a
started
short
on
stream's
those bonus
alright.
dungeons.
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna.
You don't have to do that.
Join us next time for probably the end of Curse of Darkness. Good night, everybody.
Yay.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Just noticed someone in the chat said, "Boy,